Alright, today we're going to finish the tank install. I did get this for setting the axle while I was at Menards. Got some hanging zip ties and some actual metal P-clips and a magnet because I was there and it was $5. Then I got some more zip ties that aren't for hanging stuff. And that's about it. That ought to make it so I can get this car off the lift today. I'll get the lines tied up better. And I think I'm gonna check and see if that brake's leaking because I tightened it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna roll it off the lift today, I think. Wow. I'm gonna pull that pull wire back through. I hope those hoses fit in there because it feels like that's a little bit tight. I have to find a way to attach it to the hose. I changed my mind. I don't want to go through there. That hole's too small. I want to go through here. That's above the wheel well also. So I'm going to snake that back through here. Alright, so after a bunch of struggling that I'm not going to bore you with, of trying to get that up into the wheel well without the lines getting pinched in a way where I figured they'd eventually give in and kink, I'm just going to run the lines with zip ties up this bar right here on the K member and then out a hole on the back side of the shock tower because the hoses aren't long enough to go where I wanted to go. So when I'm done, I'll just show you. All right, I think I've got everything done under here, so here's the tour. I'll have to figure out where that stuff is going later, but I can see the fuel line all the way to the back, and that's a good thing because I can check it. I got thick zip ties so that they won't be cutting into the line. Did the good P connectors, hangers, there and there. And then up here, I just put a hanger. This is just a plastic hanger that holds those up. And I'll have to periodically check this stuff anyway. And it goes around here up into the fuel tank. So the fuel filter is going to be in the engine bay, just because it was less splices to do so. Okay, Justin, this is the throttle cable. Prop it up right here. See, that's the gas. Throttle cable. That's where it goes in right there. So I could either put it there or here like this, and then drill a hole right there, bring the hose out straight to this, and then this hose could go to the regulator, which could go somewhere in here, because that hose has got to go to the regulator. So this fuel line, it was going in that hole or in that hole, but I was thinking about making a hole like right, I think this is it right here, and then I'd tie it to the back of the, tie it to the back like that to get it away from the spring. And then the fuel line would be visible all the way from the back to the front. And it would be behind this for protection from heat. Okay, so I think that's where I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be far enough away from the exhaust, I think. The exhaust is probably gonna be down in here somewhere. If not, I can probably move it further forwards, maybe to even here. It's got plenty of slack right here, but when I do that, it kind of eats it all up when I go around the spring. I'm gonna probably put a P-clip right there. I might even come down like this and put it there. So, well, it'll be easier to get the drill back here probably. Right there. There's plenty of slack. Try moving it. See how it goes. Maybe I can get it a little further way up here in front. Right here on this. So this is the return line, and I was thinking about putting the regulator right here. I'm not sure if that's gonna be too close to exhaust or not, because this regulator returns from the bottom, so it would be sitting kind of like that. Could drill another hole and bring it around here. And this fuel line would have to make a hard right. Seems like if it came through here and up through here, right there, that's a good spot for it. I don't know. All right, so this is where I'm stopping for the day. I need to get something to protect that hole. Then I need a hose that'll go from here. It'll go from here to here. And I need to figure out if this is it can have an inlet on either side, which I think it can have an inlet on either side and an outlet on either side, because it sure would be nice to only have to go from here to here instead of from here to there, which would really suck. So I did look it up a little bit, but then I got distracted. So I got to look back into it. But anyway, the plan is it's hopefully going to go from here to there and from here to the engine. So I got the P's hooked up there, and then one there and one there, holding them away from the spring. And then here where I figured that this is self-tapped that right into a nut, and this one I found a bolt that would screw onto there, and because that way I can reach in there without cutting myself later when I'm putting the engine together. And then these two are out of the way, so if I have any problems with them I'll have to redo it, but that's the fuel regulators installed, so just a few more things to clean up to finish it. And that's it for today. So see you next time.